Crypto holders, prepare right now because we are all doomed. 99% of you guys are going to fall for the trap. With that said, hit the like button, subscribe for daily Bitcoin analysis. This is DC Trading. Before we get into it, today we're going to be doing a technical analysis on Bitcoin as well as a price prediction. But before I get into that, I need to show you something that a lot of people are not showing you. If we take a look at the Bitcoin chart on the weekly time frame, we are once again trying to test the $25,000 price range, but we are failing as of right now. This is a bad sign because back in August, as you guys know, we did reach 25,000, but then we dumped after the FTX situation. Now we're trying to reach 25,000 once again, but we are struggling to reach 25,000. Now looking at the Wall Street cheat sheet, which is a psychology of a market cycle. In 2021, we were up top right here, guys. We were doing good. Everyone was happy. We were making profits. In 2022, well, that was the down year where we saw everything fall apart. And now we're around this area where it's anger. And in August, we were around this area, if you guys can see. And then we dipped from the FTX situation. And then we managed to pump back up to 24,000. But we can't reach the 25,000 because we are still struggling for whatever reason. And we need to be careful because if this plays out, well, the $15,000 bottom for Bitcoin is not the bottom. That means we may even see a $10,000 Bitcoin. This is why, guys, you need to be careful. You need to prepare for the worst just in case. Now, moving on, what is happening right now, guys? Well, if you take a look at the Bitcoin chart, what do we see here looking at the liquidity pools? Well, earlier yesterday, we did manage to pump around 24,000, but then we failed. We briefly touched 24,000 and then we got rejected, and then we just saw a downtrend for the past 24 hours. And then earlier today and Sunday, we managed to dip all the way down to 22,700 before, seeing a bounce. Now, as of right now, we are still bullish on the price of Bitcoin just because, as I said in my other videos, as long as we stay above 22,300, we should still be bullish because we are above this level of support, which is very strong. As you guys can see, we have managed to bounce off this three times. There's high liquidity, meaning people have long positions and they have the stop loss set around this area. So as long as we don't close the candle below this area, that means we're still bullish. As you guys can see, we are still creating an uptrend where we're creating higher lows. This is a good sign for right now, but in the immediate future, we need to see a push to 25,000 ASAP if we don't want to follow the Wall Street cheat sheet. If we fail to break to 25,000 this week, I do expect the price of Bitcoin to start making its way back down, retesting, seeing a correction, and then things can get even worse because, people are going to start fearing, getting scared, pulling money out because they're going to start to think that we're going to see lower prices very soon. Not only that, we need to keep an eye out for the S&P 500. Why, guys? Well, job reports just came out. They came out actually very positive, meaning unemployment went down. A lot of jobs were created, but this is bad because Jerome Powell and the Feds are looking at this, and as a result, they're going to have to raise interest rates because that means people are going to keep spending, and this is very bad for companies. Also, companies are going to have to pay more for these employees that they're hiring, which is going to look bad on their reports. So we need to pay attention this week at the S&P 500 and stock market because we are going to see a major effect this week from the reports that just came out. Now, with that said, guys, Tomorrow, Monday, is going to be very important to see what happens next with Bitcoin, because if we see red, I do expect to break below 22,300. That means we're going to see a correction. People are going to start fearing, and that means possibly we are going to start seeing Bitcoin make its way down to lower lows, even lower in this bear market. Now, moving on, if we take a closer look on the 4-hour time frame right here, as I said, as long as we stay above this area, we should be okay as of right now. We did create another lower high right here, or higher low, I should say. Sorry about that. But looking right here, guys, we did see a curve on the EMA 20, but we are starting to see a correction starting to form as we created a red candle on the weekly time frame. We just opened the new one for the week. Let's see what happens, guys. Be on the lookout, because this area of support is very important. If we break through, well, guys, we're probably going to end up around $20,000. This is why I said, please be careful, crypto holders. Prepare for the worst. So, what is my price prediction for this week on the Bitcoin price? Well, if things go bad and the S&P 500 starts to get rejected and falls back down here, well, I do expect the price of Bitcoin to start correcting, and we're going to start heading around $20,000. We may not hit 20,000, but we're going to head around $22,000 by this week. But if things go well, the S&P 500 holds, I do expect a push to 25,000. I do expect to see a wick briefly there, because looking at it, we have failed to break above, and convincingly to break above. But that is my price prediction. If things go well with the S&P 500 job reports, stock market, I do expect a $25,000 Bitcoin. If things go bad, I expect a $22,000 Bitcoin. And that is my price prediction for this week on the Bitcoin price. Now, looking over at liquidations, the past 24 hours, $93 million liquidated, 74% coming from short positions. As I said, guys, we need to be careful. Right now is not a good time to enter trades, because we are unsure of what the market wants to do next. We have to wait and see how it reacts. Now, looking at the market sentiment, what do we see, guys? It's at 56. It's still at a greed. So people are still seeing Bitcoin as a sign of bullish right now. We are not bullish as of right now. For me, I'm unsure. That's why I'm not entering any trades, not entering any positions. I'm just sitting back, waiting for it to react to see what happens next. But with that said, guys, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for daily Bitcoin analysis. Check this video right above, because YouTube is recommending it. It's very important that you guys watch it. With that said, peace.